ICWProWrestling.com.
Now the legend, the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff.
This was another match that was taken at a county fair, and this is the one where you're actually in a chain match. Is that right?
That's right. This is a Russian chain match. It took place back in this is 1999.
1999 with the legend himself, Ivan Koloff. This is when you were living out in Hollywood, is that right? Because they introduced you from being from Hollywood today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Must have been. I stayed out there. I don't remember. I moved back and forth so much traveling with the wrestling and stuff.
Well, wherever you were at, that was where you were from as far as the crowd goes, because they love you everywhere you go, Mark. They want to claim you from themselves.
Exactly. Now you see, I have a protege tonight, Sexton Tyler. He's the individual that I trained in early 1999, started wrestling.
You got a new look this year also. You got the big leather coat and the sunglasses, like the Easy Rider type.
Exactly. Got something out of Matrix maybe. But anyway, you can see Ivan Koloff, he's ready to get this thing underway.
This is a man, he comes in, he looks serious when he walks in, he's serious when he gets in, and he just keeps looking serious, I tell you. And he is a formidable opponent. I remember the first time you wrestled him up in Clayton, North Carolina, he picked up the ring steps and literally chased you around the auditorium. Caught you by surprise, I think.
Caught me by surprise, but the fight was far from over. As you can see, we're still fighting years after the fact.
The announcer giving you a hard time about putting your match out and putting your belt up?
The thing is, at this point in time, I wasn't the champion, so I don't know where the announcer had been hiding.
Well, he looks like one of those types that maybe doesn't know what's going on most of the time anyway. I mean, he's got a hood and a hat, you know.
But at this particular moment in time, Juice was the champion.
Yeah. He needs to get his wide butt out of the way so we can see the actions, what he needs to do.
So now Sexton Tyler sneaking in on Ivan down there at the bottom.
Yeah, right over to the bottom of your right-hand screen there. Sexton Tyler's reaching out to do something to Ivan. But this is a Russian chain match, so what the rules are, did they have to drag your opponent and touch all four corners to win, right?
Right, you have to drag your opponent and touch all four corners to win the match. And now Sexton Tyler is trying to get in there into Ivan. And anyway, Sexton got Ivan's attention, and I was all over it.
All righty. Come on, fat boy, get out of the way.
And anyway, the match is underway, and I don't know what the announcer's still doing, but
he was trying to figure out where he was. He was just in awe of all the talent that was in the ring, I guess.
Now I'm whipping Ivan with the chain.
You watched his videos, plus didn't you tell me one time that as a little boy that you used to watch Ivan, and so you know how he wrestles?
Oh, exactly. I don't think hardly at any time whatever territory he was at, I didn't pick up on TV, so I knew Ivan a lot better than he knew me.
You'd watch the videos. It's very much like a football coach watches videos before a game of the opponent. You've been watching videos, plus as a little boy, you were actually in the crowd at Legion Stadium watching him wrestle. Is that right?
Exactly. I've seen Ivan in many matches at Legion Stadium. Matter of fact, I've seen Russian chain matches live and in person with Ivan Koloff.
I remember a chain match he had out there in the middle of a thunderstorm with Leroy Brown. You remember that?
Bad Leroy Brown. I definitely remember that.
Ivan's a tough man. And so this particular night in 1999, you were in the ring with a very, very tough and dangerous man.
Not only that, in his specialty match.
And Sexton Tyler's working on Ivan while you're working with the referee to make sure he's not looking. Did you think you really needed help against Ivan that night?
No, like I said, I've wrestled Ivan numerous times. I mean, don't think that I instructed Sexton Tyler to do what he's doing, but
you didn't tell him no either.
Well, it's also the same point. When you're in that match,
there's one. You got him down and you're dragging him. That's got to be a lot of weight when he's out like that. There's two, and I tell you, the crowd is in awe. They're silent. They just can't believe that you're about to beat Ivan Koloff in his own match.
Just quick.
Yeah, right off the bat here. Oh, he's hanging on. I tell you, and he's a stocky man. He's built solid, and that's a lot of weight you're dragging around that ring right there.
Well, you got to realize, just in December of 2002, I defeated Ivan Koloff in another Russian chain match to capture the title of yet another organization. So this feud is far from over.
Oh, he's going to show you how he got to be the master of the chain match with a chain to the throat there. And now here he is. He's choking you with the chain. He knows what to do with it.
Oh, he absolutely knows what to do with that chain. You got to make it said this is his match.
And he's been in this match, doing this match for a long time. Sexton Tyler outside the bottom of the screen there. Referee trying to keep an eye on the action there. And we're getting a good close-up, good camera shot there. And what's going on right now? He's got the ring. Oh, good morning, Mary.
Ivan, like I said, Ivan knows what he's going to do with that chain. And so he's wrapping around his arm.
He's going with an elbow. Oh, elbow drop with a chain on it.
To add insult to injury to that elbow drop.
And Ivan is back in the ICW now.
That's right. Well, Ivan's been a permanent fixture there pretty much since 1994.
Oh, those fingernails down the back, and I know that's got to hurt.
Oh, that absolutely hurts, because I don't think he clipped his nails that night either.
Well, he's getting prepared for the match. He knows what he's going to do. He knows what he has to do. Like I say, he didn't know a whole lot about you, but he did know that you had to be a formidable opponent because his agent just don't book him with anybody.
Exactly, and now we're taking it out to the floor.
Bingo, and the whole tent shook when that took place. The pole's still rocking, and the crowd's cheering for Ivan there.
That's the thing, he's in Marc Ash territory, but Ivan's actually picked up the cheers.
Yes. Well, Ivan's been around a long time. He's a big-time wrestler, and the crowd is about half and half, I do believe. His half is a little more vocal right now. And y'all are about to take it out onto the fairgrounds themselves, in between the bleachers down there, and you're down, and the crowd is watching this, and he's going to bring you back. Looks like he's slinging you back to the ring, into the side of the ring there. But you wisely get in the ring where you at least got to get in behind you and gives you a few seconds to catch a breath.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, I look back on that might have been a mistake because, on the floor, he can't beat me.
That's right. He can't drag you around out there on the apron ring, can he? One for Ivan. There's two for Ivan. And you're trying to stop him there. But he's good at this. He's done it a lot. There's three. One more, and he's going to beat the mean one in Wilmington. There's Sexton Tyler, got a hold of him. And the referee didn't see that. I don't understand what happened. And there you were.
Well, you've got to realize, what the rules to a Russian chain match is there are no rules. So basically, Sexton Tyler could jump in the ring and we could double team him legally.
Well, the referee's talking to Sexton, and you take the ring and hit Ivan upside the head with that thing.
The thing about it is, the referee can get on Sexton Tyler all he wants, but as far as he can't disqualify him for it.
Well, there's the referee turns back, and Sexton Tyler outside the ring, just working on Ivan, and the referee just not paying the first bit of attention to what's going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing is the best of Marc Ash, but the referee won't let Marc wrestle, and another wrestler's outside beating the daylights out of his opponent.
Well, like I said, the rules to a Russian chain match there are no rules except you can't choke.
Well, you wasn't choking. I'll have to give you credit for that. You were not choking.
So that's the whole point. If Sexton Tyler was to roll in the ring and, we both beat him up, we both picked him up and carried him around the ring, it's illegal. So for those who think we're cheating, we're not cheating. We're playing by the rules. We're just using them to our advantage.
And the same thing is going on again while Mean Marc Ash is explaining what's happening to the referee about you're not cheating and there are no rules outside the match. Outside the ring, Ivan Koloff, who's chained to Mean Marc Ash, is being beaten up on by Sexton Tyler. And Marc Ash comes over and adds one to himself, and the referee starts talking to Sexton. Ivan's in a fix here. And the whole thing is blocked up. You're standing on Ivan's throat.
Now, Sexton Tyler just brought up a good point here. For those of you who can hear it, the referee told him that this lady over here on the other side said he was doing this and this. Sexton said, well, did you see me do it? The referee responded, no. He said, well, then I didn't do it.
That's right. That's why they got the referee, to keep an eye on things.
And that's the thing, get it right. You say we're cheating this and that. No, we're not cheating. We're just using the rules to our advantage. If the referee don't see it, the referee can't call it.
Yes, you're watching the best of Mean Marc Ash in a Russian chain match with Ivan Koloff in October of 1999 in Wilmington, North Carolina, the county fair. And what you've seen so far is Marc's almost won it, and you've seen Ivan almost win it. And so this is pretty evenly matched at this particular point. However, Marc does have the upper hand. And this is the best of Marc Ash, and I'm Bob Baker, your announcer, and with me is the Mean One himself, Mean Marc Ash. Marc, there's one. We need to go a couple more, is that right?
Yeah, I got a couple more I got to get to. And
there's two. That's two corners touch. And Ivan's really fighting back. He does not want to lose his own match, that's for sure.
Absolutely. He does not want to lose his own match. So.
Okay, actually, I believe didn't you touch 3 according to the announcer there?
No, that was 3 there. That was the 3rd corner there.
One more corner, and this match is yours, Mark. Oh, this must be a big moment in your life. And what's going through your mind at a moment like this?
Well, at this point in time, I ain't worried about being a big moment. I'm ready to get out of there because this has been a tough and brutal match all the way around. And I'm almost there.
Yep, you're about to touch. Oh. He kicked Ivan, and he wrapped the chain up, and you grab him by his arm. At that moment, while he was out, you should have touched that corner, but I guess hindsight's 20/20. Oh, and Ivan was able to get both feet up and get you.
So now the count has to start back over at this point.
And whoever that lady was that the referee was talking about saw so much on Sexton Tyler is now in Sexton Tyler's face out there. He may have a match of his own going on.
It looks that way. The thing about it is, Ivan now got the upper hand.
And like I say, you were tired, ready to get out of there, and Ivan's ready. Oh, kidney shot. That's something you don't see a whole lot of anymore.
Exactly. There's no trading that. There's no trading you can do to your kidneys.
Man, that chain across that rib section's got to hurt too. Oh, listen, Ivan's crowd's with him now. I think the whole crowd turned to his side on this particular match. For some reason they didn't like you because of Sexton Tyler's interference, I believe.
It must have been. They just don't like Sexton Tyler.
Uh-oh, there's a choke that's illegal, and the referee is pointing that out to him. And Ivan says, well, he did it to me. And there's one corner. Okay, it's not a choke because you got your hand in there. Okay. 2, there's 2 corners for Ivan. 2 more, and he's the winner of this match. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the best of Mean Marc Ash, and this is Volume 1, right?
That's right, Volume 1. There'll be a Volume 2 coming up for sure.
MarcAsh.com will give you directions. StarProWrestling.com will give you directions. Or to get the DVDs when they come out fresh and new, it's StarProWrestlingDVDs.com coming across the screen right now.
See, Ivan Koloff, I'm back to my feet, so the count's got to start all over.
Oh, gracious day in the morning. That's something you can't train in the gym, the eyes.
Exactly. Ivan with that Russian sickle that he's famous for.
I tell you, this has been a long and brutal match here. That lady in the Sexton Tyler in the bottom of her screen there, they're really getting at each other verbally. Oh, there's
Ivan misses the elbow drop.
And that's a good thing for you because you look winded there, Mark.
Oh, absolutely. This is a long match, and you gotta realize, you get hit with the chain, it takes a little more out of you than when somebody just...
Oh, you got him with a fist, and one of those famous Marc Ash chops. Y'all just poked him in the eye, and there's another poke in the eye, and there's another chop, and Ivan's reeling, and then a strike to the back, a rake across the eyes. And Ivan's a tough man. He's standing there, he's taking it, so you can wrap the chain up, and bing, right into the forehead with that thing. And he's still there, and there you go with all your weight, and he finally goes down. What was holding him up?
I don't know what was holding Ivan Koloff up, but you got to realize he'd have been better off falling because he would have been hit so many times.
He's a tough man, that Ivan Koloff. There's one. Alrighty, Marc Ash trying your best here to win this match. And there's 2. Well, let's just listen to the announcer. The announcer's counting this off for us.
It's 2.
The lady there wants him to win.
3 touched by Mean Marc Ash, 1 more. And we'll have a new king of the Russian chain match.
All righty. Crowd's in anticipation here. Mark, you're about to drag him over. There. Almost. Oh, and Marc Ash